Okay, I am going to take you guys into a thrift store with me. I'm going to put, what I want to try and do is I want to share, I'm going to try and push for like 15, maybe 10. We'll see what I can find today. But like 10 to 15 items that you should be picking up at a thrift store to decorate your home for fall, add some cozy vibes to your home for fall. But I thought it would be fun to go into a thrift store and like actually have things that we're going to look for, a purpose, and I will share that with you today. So let's go see what we can find. Okay, now this old rocker is beautiful. Needs some work, but it's pretty. A big thing for fall is baskets any time of the year, but there's just something about them in fall that it's obviously their textures, their colors. There's not a ton of good options here today, but always look for baskets for the fall. Small ones, big ones, like this one. This is really cool. Something like this to hang on your wall. This is actually a great representation, like a great piece for fall. Just to hang this on your wall with some other things, like on a gallery wall. Okay, now I see a couple of great options here. So I love vintage old bowls. This one's so pretty for fall, so you can fill this with anything. Leave it on your countertop for the fall season. What else did I see here? Well, I love this glass like dish. It's beautiful. Look at that edge, like that scalloped edge. Again, fill it with pumpkins or gourds. Here's another good piece, a good color for fall to sit on your countertop. And then look at these back here. These are actually perfect to fill. Look at the texture, look at the color. To fill in something like this for fall. And then things like the little crocks like this, the brown colored crocks. These are great for stems, greenery. They're just a great color, and crocks like this are just fun as well. But there was a lot in this little area alone. Okay, how many am I at right now? I can't remember my count. Let's just keep going. Okay, here's another great option. This is a wood bowl. Same concept. Just the color, the tones, wood, to set, on a countertop full of, again, you could use it as for fruit, vegetables, on your countertop, but you could also fill it with pumpkins and gourds and those kinds of things, just to, in other areas, to decorate with. I love old rolling pins. A piece like this, I love the old frame. You could totally paint this with chalkboard paint. It's made to look like a chalkboard, but it isn't. Paint it with chalkboard paint and then write a fall sign on it. Hang it in your entry or wherever. That's like instant, just like a fall message, or if you're good at drawing pumpkins, and you could do so many things with that. But easy project. More and more Rae Dunn in the thrift stores. So here's another good option. I bet you this is Rae Dunn. Yep, it is. But even like a plain colored dish like this, fill this with candles for fall to warm up make a space cozy. Fill it with pumpkins, acorns, pine cones. It's just another great option. There's more Rae Dunn. If you are a Rae Dunn collector, definitely head to your thrift stores because I see it all the time. This bowl is so cool. Wow, that's pretty. Okay, this one is easy. Oh my gosh, it's cool. There's a ton of new stuff out. Check the candle section for whatever color scheme goes in your home that I'm always looking for. Here, what is this? Cream colored candlesticks and pillar candles and candle holders. But definitely for fall, this is where you want to, even this is pretty. You want to check this area. It adds like instant coziness to your house, just candlelight. And even the, I was going to say, that looked like a fake one. Even the ones battery operated, you can get them very inexpensive at the thrift store. Some pretty candlesticks. And then you'll find random things like this. This doesn't really sit down very well, but just the color and the old look of it is really cool for fall. This is another favorite area of mine around any holiday, but look where like the greenery wreaths and like the faux stems. Look at this, you guys. This is all fall and it's usually less expensive. This is actually in a galvanized piece, but you find this stuff all the time in thrift stores. So I love the bird cage. I don't love everything in it, but I love the bird cage. But check this area for items for fall. Even just the wreath forms, and then you can make your own wreath. But it's a good place to be when you want to decorate for fall. Okay, brass, anything brass. I love brass. Bring it out during the fall and the holidays. It goes right into the holidays. This wood bowl is really, it's like a primitive piece almost. It looks like that. Another great piece for fall. The color is perfect and pretty. If this was stone or like pottery, that's what I meant, pottery, this would be gorgeous. So you can always find these things at thrift stores. Just look for vases this style or this size, and you can paint them to look like pie. The thrift store now has Halloween stuff out, so always check these bags because you'll find faux pumpkins and gourds and things. That's a great place to check out. I see some cool things over there too. I'll go check out. These pieces up here, they're stone, they're heavy. They just look like fall to me. You could definitely paint them, but I like the way they look. Perfect to hold books or just like on the mantle. They're a good size too. Look at this. Fall ribbon, a whole tub of it, or a whole box of it. Obviously you can make wreaths and all kinds of things with that, but be on the lookout for it in like carts and stuff. They're just good. Definitely. It seems like our thrift store is full. That guy just moving. Obviously around Halloween and stuff, you'll find all this kind of stuff. I love finding things that are natural like that. I used to decorate for Halloween when the kids were younger. I decorated for all the holidays. So fun. Look at this. You can do so much with this stuff for fall. It just screams fall. It's a lot cheaper than buying it in stores. Again, there's some more brass accents you could add to a basket on a coffee table, or again to a mantle. And always look for Christmas stuff too. Every season you should look. Oh my gosh, here's another one that's different. It's always fun when you can find like a set. This piece is so fun. Put a pumpkin right here. This kind of makes a little statement if you have the on a phone. It's an old bottle. I don't know the name of it. But that's kind of fun. It's a perfect color. Look at this cool looking pumpkin. I would definitely paint it, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool looking. geese or ducks, and look at the color. Amber glass. If you have amber glass bottles, amber glass like this, perfect for fall. That's super cute.